Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Chapter 5. As always, when you finish today's work, please log into Extra Math until you get your green light. Today, we're starting multiples and factors. It is lesson 5.4, and I'll be starting on page 299 in your workbook. Today's I can statement is, I can tell how factors and multiples are related. Let's take a look at what multiples mean. Multiple is formed by multiplying a given number by the counting numbers. Boys and girls, you will need to know what a given number is, and I will be going over that in the next slide. The counting numbers are generally numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and etc. It simply means it's the number that we count by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So here is an example. It is asking us to list the multiples of 4. Boys and girls, 4 will be our given number. It is asking us to find the multiples of 4, and 4 is our given number. I've mentioned that the counting numbers are the numbers that we count by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will take my 4, multiply to 1, gives me 4. 4 times 2, 8. 4 times 3, 12. 4 times 4, 16. 4 times 5, 20. 4 times 6, 24, and etc. Simply, it is going up by 4 each time. Boys and girls, we have given you the lime green paper. We have been working very closely with the first page, which was the factors list. If you go ahead and flip the page, you will be able to see the multiplication table. And you can see when you go to the table for 4 that it is going up by 4. And that is the multiples of a 4. Let's go on and check the next question. It is asking, what are the first 5 multiples of 12? Boys and girls, 12 is my given number. It is asking us to go up 5. So my counting number will stop at 5. I will do 12 times 1, giving me 12. 12 times 2, 24. 12 times 3, 36. 12 times 4, 48. 12 times 5, 60. Because it asked for the first 5 multiples, we will not need to go on. Therefore, my answers are 12, 24, 36, 48, and 60. You can make sure you check your work by using the multiplication table that we have provided. Let's check. It is saying common multiple. Boys and girls, we have been working with the common factors. Remember the word common. It means it appears in all of the factors. In this case, the number will appear in all of the multiples. A common multiple is a multiple of 2 or more numbers. So let's take a look at the example question. Tony works every 3 days and Amanda works every 5 days. If Tony works June 3rd and Amanda works June 5th, on what days in June will they work together? Boys and girls, for this question, I am going to look for multiples of 3, and I'm going to look for multiples of 5. Let's start by looking for multiples of 3. I will start by 3, going up by 3, which is 6, 9, 12, 15, so on. Remember what I said before. 3 will be my given number, and we will be multiplying to the counting number. 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 3 times 3, 3 times 4, 3 times 5, and we will continue on. Let's go on and check for multiples of 5. We will start at 5 because it is our given number, multiplying it to the counting number. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20. We will be going up by 5 continuously. We are going to look for that number between multiples of 3 and multiples of 5 will share together because it is asking us to look for the common multiple. I can see that multiples of 3 have number 15, that it also appears on multiples of 5. So one of the number that they share will be 15. And I can also see that multiples of 3 have 30. That shows on multiples of 5. Therefore, Tony and Amanda will work together on June 15th and June 30th. I want you to go to your workbook page 303. I want you to try all of the even numbers. However, if you want to challenge yourself, you may go on and try all of the numbers. Pause this lesson, work on them, play it back when you're ready to check your work. Okay, welcome back boys and girls. Let's start on page 303. We're going to try with number 1 because it's already given us. It is asking, is the number a multiple of 8? We're going to set right, yes or no. Number is a 4. 4 times 2 is 8. However, boys and girls, when we are looking for multiples of 8, remember I mentioned that you will need to start with 8 because that is our given number. And we will need to multiply to the counting number, which is starting at 1. So our multiple will start with 8 times 1, which is 8. We do not have 4 in our multiple. Therefore, 4 is not our multiple. Let's go to number 2. 8 is our given number, and we will multiply to our counting number starting at 1. 8 times 1 is 8. Therefore, 8 is a multiple of 8. 40. How about 40? 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 5 is 40. Therefore, 40 is multiple of 8. Let's go take a number 6. Multiples of 3. We're going to list them. Remember, boys and girls, we start with the given number, which is a 3. Multiply to the counting number, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Therefore, 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and so on. We're simply going up by 3s. Did you catch that? How about multiples of 9? Remember, boys and girls, 9 is our given number, and we will need to multiply it to our counting numbers, which is 1. Therefore, we'll start from 9, 18, 27, and it'll go on. We're going to look for the common multiples. Which numbers do they share in both of the list? I can see 9 appears. I can also see 18. I can also see 27. Therefore, my common multiples are 9, 18, and 27. Let's take a look at number 8. Tell whether 24 is a factor or multiple of the number. We can write factor, multiple, or neither. So let's take a look at 36. Number 24. 24 is our given number. So when we look for our multiple, we will go up by 24s. 24, 48, and so on. I do not see number 36 for my multiple because it went straight from 24 to 48. So 36 is not a multiple. How about factors? Go to your factors list. What are the numbers that you see under 24? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. I do not see 36. Therefore, my answer is neither. Let's take a look at number 10. Ken paid $12 for 2 magazines. The cost of each magazine was multiple of 3. What are the possible prices of magazines? We need to look for the multiples of 3, which is 3, 6, 9, 12, and so on. And out of those numbers, we will need to add 2 numbers. Which 2 numbers can we add and give me the 12? It is 3 plus 9 or 6 plus 6. Boys and girls, I want you to open up your workbook to page 3 or 4 and do number 2, 4, and 6. Pause this lesson, play it back when you're ready to check your work. Boys and girls, number 2 on page 3 or 4. What number is a common multiple of 5 and 9? Remember, boys and girls, we will need to start at 5 and we will need to start at 9. We're going to find the multiples for both numbers first. Remember, it's multiple. That means I will do 5 times 1, which is 5, 5 times 2, which is 10, 5 times 3, which is 15, and you will need to continue your list. You will also need to continue your list for number 9 until you find the common multiple, which is 45. Number 4. Jerome added 2 numbers. The sum was 83. One of the numbers was 45. What was the other number? Boys and girls, if you listen to my 5.3 Think Central lesson, you will know how to solve this problem. For this problem, I will take my 83, subtract 45. It will give me 38. We are doing the reverse calculation for sum, which is addition. When we do reverse, it is subtraction. So it is 83, take away 45. Last question. The population of Riverdale is 6,735. What is the value of 7? It is 700. Great job, boys and girls. If you are still struggling, here's a link to Math on the Spot. Great job. Enjoy your day. Have a great afternoon.